Admiral Thrawn has authorized you to begin immediate training on our latest experimental heavy fighter, the Missile Boat, which will hopefully be our counter to Zaren's continued technological advantages. This unique fighter is designed primarily as a high-capacity warhead platform, able to unleash dozens of missiles effortlessly against enemy squadrons, or to deliver enough firepower to destroy even an Imperial-class Star Destroyer in a single attack run. It also features a high-capacity power core that is used to fuel its experimental engine system, the Sublight Acceleration Motor, or the SLAM system. This booster will effectively double your engine speed for a short period of time. There are other considerations, but these will be explained to you in flight. We begin, of course, with the usual acclimation procedures, only this time you will be primarily using your missiles against several enemy fighters. You will then be taught in the use of the SLAM system and how to effectively manage your energy reserves appropriately to maximize your combat potential. After this, there will be 2 more tests in separate regions, where you will use a mixture of light and heavy ordnance to defeat both an enemy capital ship and a Golan battle station along with its fighter wings. You will be expected to complete this mission without any fighter support. The Imperial II-class Star Destroyer Implacable will join you in each region for rearming and for retrieval at the conclusion of the mission.
Stand clear of departing fighters. Repeat, stand clear.
Welcome, pilot. This training will familiarize you with our new and still experimental fighter, the XM-1 Nova Wing, or simply, the Missile Boat. This represents a different evolutionary path of starfighter design, the Interceptor, Advanced and Defender, all being previously focused on increased agility and laser firepower. With Defender production compromised and scarce, a large number of Defenders and Advanced in the hands of our enemies, and the complete dogfighting dominance of these craft, starfighter research and development has had to rethink their approach. The Missile Boat is based on the Assault Gunboat and is specialized for 2 tasks. First, overwhelming straight-line speed via a new engine technology designated the Sublight Acceleration Motor, or SLAM system. And second, the delivery of a phenomenal amount of warheads via 4 advanced high-capacity warhead launchers drawing from 2 separate magazines. Since warheads tend to deal more damage the faster the launching craft is moving, and a faster launch also reduces the amount of time an enemy has to evade or destroy incoming ordnance, the Missile Boat exists to engage from outside dogfighting range and, if necessary, pass through the combat area at uninterceptable speeds, thus negating the advantages of the Defender and Advanced and proving a dangerous weapon against even the largest of starships. Throttle up and begin getting acclimated to the flight controls as we continue to discuss the basics. You'll notice that in comparison to the Defender and the Advanced, the Missile Boat's handling is relatively sluggish, only mildly superior to that of the gunboat. This is of course compensated by the huge speed boost the SLAM engine can give, as well as exceptionally high acceleration speeds. The power core of the Missile Boat is too large for a tractor beam system, so unfortunately you won't be able to transfer any energy from that system. However, it does carry a powerful shield that is roughly equivalent to that of the gunboat, which also charges at a respectable speed. Overall though, this is not a ship designed for close-range dogfighting, though it can perform adequately if it needs to do so. Let's see how well it fares against some hostile fighters. Several rebel fighters are jumping in. Move to engage and destroy them using your missiles. The Missile Boat features much greater warhead lock ranges than other craft. When enemy fighters close to within 4.5 kilometers, you'll be able to start locking onto them as opposed to the usual 2.5 kilometer range. The locking process is also much quicker, and the firing rate of missiles is much faster than in any other craft. This allows the Missile Boat to fire volleys of warheads at multiple targets before they can even get within standard engagement ranges. Well done. The missile boat has specialized advanced concussion missiles, which are 50% faster and notably more damaging than the standard advanced concussion missiles you have become accustomed to. And of course at speed, all warheads also deal additional bonus damage. This means that craft like the TIE Defender or B-Wing will, even at 200% shields, only need 2 to 3 missiles to destroy. Let's see this at work. 4 TIE Defenders are jumping in. Eliminate them quickly before they overwhelm you. Well done. As you can see, the defenders are easily countered by simply staying outside their engagement range. The drawback to the missile boat is its limited ammunition. Each magazine can be loaded with a different ordnance type, providing you the flexibility to configure your missile boat in an anti-fighter, anti-capital, or mixed role. However, once you are out of warheads, you will be at a disadvantage against many foes. Some engagements will afford you the luxury of rearming in the field, but for recon or deep strike missions, you may need to conserve your ammunition. Now, let's put the SLAM system to use. Several simulated TIE Advanced of Zarin's forces are jumping in and appear to be conducting recon of the area. However, they're quite far away from each other, so we'll need to use the SLAM system to engage each one before they can complete their objective. Press the K key to engage the SLAM system. You'll hear a distinctive sound from your engines, indicating it has initiated and your speed will rapidly increase. Press the K key again to disengage at any time. The system will also automatically disengage when your stored laser energy is fully depleted. Disengagement, automatic or manual, also produces a distinctive sound. Firing your laser means you will have less energy for SLAM and vice versa, so consider your tactical situation carefully on approach, as your recharge times are quite slow, even at 4 pips. Test pilots report that close quarters engagements with TIE Defenders feel similar to an assault gunboat engaging A-Wings. Feasible, but a bit finicky and leaves you vulnerable to being swarmed. Close quarters engagements with multiple TIE Advance are not advisable. In situational emergencies or if out of warheads, short SLAM-aided laser passes may prove effective. Two more groups of advance are arriving from different angles. Proceed to engage using your SLAM system effectively to reach both groups before they can jump away. Remember, you can divert power from other systems to gain even faster speeds. However, redirecting energy from your laser system will speed depletion of your SLAM system. However, there is one final drawback to the missile boat that we must address. Unlike other craft that have deflector shield systems, you cannot transfer energy between your laser and shield systems. This means you will be unable to supply the SLAM drive or lasers with spare energy from your shields, nor can you boost your shield power with your laser energy. These TIE Advanced will be armed with chaff countermeasures, making attacking them from behind with missiles quite difficult. Try to fire your missiles in a head-on engagement so it hits the front of their ship. You can attempt to use the SLAM drive to gain some distance away and swing back around to fire your missiles head-on. Alternatively, use your single-shot laser to finish the target off at close range. Excellent. You've eliminated the enemy targets. Let's practice against a larger craft. This next test will take place in another system, and you will need to be armed with heavier ordnance. However, you will not be able to rearm again until after completing your objective. For now, proceed to the platform and rearm both of your warhead magazines with space bombs, then head to the hyperbuoy designated bomb test and jump out. When you are in the hangar, you will have to load each launcher separately by selecting the load primary warheads, adding the bombs, and then going to load secondary warheads and adding more bombs back there. Pilot, you only have 4 bombs available for this mission, so please try not to waste them. New warheads have been installed in your craft. New warheads have been installed in your craft.
Attention all mechanics. New flight cycling will begin shortly.
Class Star Destroyer, similar to those fielded by Nami forces in our recent engagements, is ahead. This test requires you to destroy it with your bombs. To do this, you must launch at slam speeds to be truly effective. A space bomb, powerful on its own, deals up to 4 times more damage at these speeds. You should only need 2 space bombs to destroy the Venator with slam enabled, so you have 2 more to spare if you fail on your first pass. Assuming, of course, you did as instructed and armed yourself with 4 space bombs. Remember that space bombs have almost no propulsion of their own, so aim is critical, and are so large that even the missile boat can only carry a single one per each of its 4 warhead launchers. Watch out for those B-19 fighters. They may be old, but if you are armed in a purely anti-capital role, you may find yourself at a serious disadvantage against enemy fighters without support. Excellent. The Venator has been destroyed. Finish off any remaining fighters, and then you'll proceed to the next test. A slam-speed space bomb payload is devastating against all but the very largest of capital ships, such as a superstar destroyer, or perhaps Zarin's own flagship. This tactic is also very effective with heavy rockets, though not quite to the same degree as space bombs. Forces eliminated. For the final test, you will tackle a Type 1 Golan defense station and its fighter screen. But of course, we also need to rearm you. The Star Destroyer Implacable has now arrived, so please approach and dock so that you can choose and replenish your ordnance. We recommend arming one magazine with advanced missiles and the other with heavy rockets. When you are ready, proceed to jump to the Golan station. The Implacable will shortly follow so that you may rearm if needed. Our crews will attend to your craft immediately.
Caution, launch pressure in progress.
New warheads have been installed in your craft. New warheads have been installed in your craft. not be attacked until you get close enough to activate their perimeter sensors, so you have time to consider your approach. Use the in-flight map by pressing the M key to get a tactical view of the situation. The station has a notable presence of both TIE Advanced and Defenders on various patrol duties. Do you want to take out the station first, or weaken the fighter screen before engaging? Your choice will affect the outcome of what happens next. Destroy all enemy resistance.
Report on primary target. Their shields are out. They have been destroyed.
The Golan station has been destroyed. Finish off the remaining fighters. Heads up. More advanced defenders are entering the area. Looks like they were alerted by the station's destruction. They've lost most of their fighters now. Looks like the station is sending a distress call. Expect more company soon.
Incoming missile.
Have been eliminated. Well done. The Imperial 2-class Star Destroyer Implacable has arrived to retrieve you, and this scenario is now complete. The missile boat is an extremely rare and common equipment, so we would rather you not participate in combat. Return to your current objective and try again. Report to the debriefing room at once.
Well then, it might be an overgunned, overpowered craft for its size, but in the right hands, an absolutely devastating weapon. An overview of this tutorial has also been sent to your email system, which you can view at the terminal in your personal quarters.